with the bounce of the ball, and with Bartoluzzi defending outside the open side winger like that, this is the huge hole we're talking about. Great work again from the lineup, but have a look here. They come up, there's absolutely no one at home. The fullback is defending outside the open side winger. It's a tactic which I certainly don't agree with for this very reason. There's acres of space in behind, and when you've got a guy with the ability of Dan Carter, it's really inviting trouble. And they came through with such speed there. Muliina straight onto that. Just very clever play, adjusting their play to what's in front of them. And that is one of the great strengths of this All Black team, is that they are able to assess the situation very quickly. And as we said, invariably, they take the right decision. And 16 minutes gone, it's already 31-0. And we're talking about a team, as you said, who've won 2 games in the Six Nations. Are we saying the All Blacks are that good, or are the Italians way off the level this afternoon? It's hard to know so far, but the All Blacks certainly, for my money, are looking very, very impressive.
I suppose the diplomatic answer is it's a bit of both, isn't it? The All Blacks scoring at a rate of a point every 30 seconds at the moment. Brave take there from Kane Robertson.
Look at the pressure, look at them through to the breakdown there. The All Blacks just everywhere at the moment.
Troncon.
Again, the structure straight away with the back there. 3 players back to cover that. Absolutely no difficulty whatsoever.
Gallagher with the clearance kick after the catch from Soialo. Marvellous player, Rodney Soialo. It was his line-out ball which created that first try. That's Martin Castrogiovanni we just caught a glimpse of there. Kane Robertson, the 16th New Zealander on the pitch. I say that because he was born there, moved to Italy when he was 18. Troncon to De Marini. It's also slow, isn't it? But looping around there with Bergamasco. Opportunity here for Stanijevic.
Went straight through the middle.
Once again, McCaw putting huge pressure on the breakdown coming through, and I think he's affected the turnover. He has. Great play, Richie McCaw.
That's Jerry Collins playing scrum half. Through goes Chris Jack. That's the Italian 10-metre line. Liam McDonald goes himself.
Well, he's isolated there. We'll see how quickly the All Black support get to him. But once again, the ball is maintained and they can relaunch another attack. And again, we're talking about this huge hole.
Well, there it is, and it's picked up this time by Sivivatu. Another try. It's becoming embarrassing.
Embarrassingly easy. This is the big problem. Again, the defensive system they're employing, and we are seeing quite a few teams in Europe now using this. I have a major question mark about it, and the All Blacks, they've worked it out very quickly. And Carter again, the pinpoint kick. But when you've got players with the speed of Sivivatu coming through the middle there, he's been tracked by Ali Williams, the second rower. It is easy, isn't it? It really is easy. Brushes off the attempted tackle, no problem whatsoever.
But as is so often the case, the initial good work, the hard yards done by Richie McCaw, affecting the turnover there, creating the opportunity. A chip forward from that man, and the rest is history.
Well, I think the All Blacks are expecting a really tough physical test this afternoon, and unless he puts on all his replacements now, and then maybe the All Blacks play against 22 Italians, they're not really getting that at the moment.
Point every 30 seconds.
Be careful.
Well, this time, I think it was Ali Williams being impeded there as he went up for the ball.
Yeah, taken straight out there from the kickoff there by Delap. He didn't even have his eyes on it. If we just watch here, he just got straight into him. And that's not going to help things, because again, penalty. Carter 40 metres downfield, line out throw for the All Blacks, launch another attack. the Italians have got to try and get themselves into this game to try and stem this flight, and by doing that, they've got to get their hands on the ball.
Martin, you mentioned Pierre Berbizier a moment ago. I'm sitting just next to the Italian dugout, and if those Italian players are looking for a bit of inspiration, I don't suggest they look over this way, because they've been so subdued, Berbizier and the rest of his technical staff, ever since the first minute when McCaw ran that try in. And while Graham Henry's put on his substitutes to warm up behind the post, so far the Italians all stationary, watching pretty glumly.
That was Matt Spiro down there at pitch side. It's interesting, isn't it? When will Graham Henry start ringing the changes?
Well, he'll want these guys to have a good run out today. I wouldn't anticipate any changes before the at least 60 minutes of the game gone through. These guys, they need this. So certainly, you know, the build-up, everything else, the preparation's all been about the World Cup. They want to have a good run. They need this good run out.
The kick forward there from De Marini worked well. Liam McDonald having problems with the bounce.
First one, knock on. I thought you landed.
That's Andre Massey.
First scrummage.
Liam McDonald's eye coming off the ball there.
I think he heard the footsteps, didn't he?
4 stages, no ball. Scrum Alpha. Crouch.
Well, I could be wrong. This is possibly the first scrum of the game.
Let's go.
Troncon with a put in. Good shove from the Italian pack. Pick up a drive there from Sergio Paris. Troncon. That's De Marini, tries to go himself. Tackle from Soialo, just outside the All Blacks 22. Troncon again, taken forward by the hooker, Ongaro. Referee playing advantage. Not forward off a New Zealand hand.
Huge tackle by Soialo there.
You put yourself there, your choice.
That was unambiguous there from Wayne Barnes. Soialo, and in the end it's Richie McCaw who's penalised.
And the Italians just not accurate enough with the ball. And if you're going to get broken ball play, you're going to give the All Blacks the chances. That's a very dangerous thing. They've got to be much more accurate in what they're doing. Interesting option here, back in themselves, but I guess at 38-0 down, why not? It'd be nice to see 3 points on the board, I guess.
I suppose at this stage, the only realistic inspiration is some form of bonus point. Now, you get those by finishing within 7 points of the opposition or scoring 4 tries. So Fabio Ongaro with a throw-in. Works well this time. Taken forward by Galap. Good drive here from the Italians.
Yeah, Chris Jack has got right into the middle of that, though, to spoil it.
Troncon. It's Bergamasco spilling the ball forward. Opportunity for a counter here. Carter. Milamu. Surrounded by blue jerseys.
You just see the difference in the contact area between the French, between the Italians and the All Blacks there. Bergamasco going in hard, spilling the ball. Created the turnover situation.
Tony Woodcock getting caught there. Doug Howlett's going to pick up a bouncing ball. Well, the referee's awarded a 22 there.
Well, Howlett knew what he was doing, and thankfully it was only a prop bearing down on him, because although leading in with the foot, you're not really going to score a try like that, are you? Well, there we go.
So Dan Carter. That was, by the way, Paragini going through. Sivivatu. Picked up by Heyman. Back to Kelleher. There's Jerry Collins. One bounce to Leon McDonald. McDonald makes half a break. Good offloading this from the All Blacks, so it's good pressure from the Italians.
This is what we expected from the Italians, to be everywhere, to be in their faces, to be making the tackles, and just making nuisance of themselves through the whole match. And it's taken them 20-odd minutes to do that. All Blacks, no real option apart from the long kick, but it was an excellent kick down into the corner there.
That came from Luke McAllister. Waterlucy off the outside of the boot.
This could be trouble.
The opportunity breaking up
out left here.
Soialo. Feet inside to McDonald. Picked up by Woodcock.
The ball retention, superb play.
McAllister steps, but then throws the ball forward. It's been turned over. Troncon sees a bit of space.
Well played. Well played. This passenger play will give the Italians a little bit of heart. It's now's not the moment to be dwelling about the score. The game's gone, but now it's a case of trying to put things in place. What they've been working on for all these months in preparation.
Wait, 7, thank you.
The acres of space and behind the front line of defence for the Italians, and McAllister and Carter just picking the holes very easily with their kicking game.
Good catch there from Sivivato, feeds it to Carter. There's Kelleher. McAllister looking for space. I suspect down there on pitch level, it's a good deal warmer. Matt Spiro's down there. Must feel a bit warmer than 24 degrees, Matt.
24 degrees it isn't. Add on about 6 or 7 and you'll be nearer the mark. I think it's going to be a very, very long afternoon for these Italians because it is very hot down here.
It's slow! Break away if you're going to go again! It's slow!
There it is for the All Blacks. Kelleher.
Outside!
Carter. It's Portalucci. Feeds inside, but it's knocked on by Sergio Paris.
Knocked on by blue, then by black. Scrum, black ball.
3 members of this Italy team play their rugby for Stade Francais, the French champions. Sergio Paris, one of those.
An outstanding performer as well for Stade Francais. Well, that tells you what they thought of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Babizier there in the middle. A chance for respite here. Lots of water out there.
Yeah, and during that hold-up, Castro Giovanni was getting a bit of a treatment on his left shin. He seems to be all right, hobbling back into the huddle now. Obviously important for Italy that he carries on.
Yours.
Watch on. Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage middle. I asked you. That's in the second row.
Certainly puts them under a bit of pressure.
Kelleher penalised for feeding at the scrum. That's a bit of an old-fashioned.
Well, I think that's a free kick. That's a free kick that comes in when the team's trailing by 38 points. The referees. I don't know whether they subconsciously take a little bit of pity on them, but yeah, it's a bit of a nothing, that sort of free kick. Well played, good depth there. Really came from behind. That's good play. The Italians are capable. They held their depth there. Coming in for taking the ball on there. Much more impressive play there.
Portalami taking play over halfway. Troncon. That's Bergamasco. It's a poor kick though. Comfortable for Leon McDonald. McDonald started all the All Black games in the 2003 World Cup. Originally he was going to be on the bench here. Here's McDonald. He's got a bit of space. Now has he got support? He finds it there from Williams. Williams feeds inside. That is brilliant from a second row forward. Sivivato, half a metre short, gets the ball down. Another try. What really is so superb is the handiwork of men there like Williams. It really is wonderful to watch, isn't it?
But we'll go right back from the start. The build-up, McDonald he took his time. He looked right, he looked left. This obviously the finish of the play is the wonderful sidestepping of Sivivato and the strength that we know about. He's just an incredible athlete. Changes direction at top speed. Great finish. But here we have it. Look at this hole. McDonald straight through the middle. Takes on Troncon. You know someone is going to be there, and all holding their depth. And that is, as you said, a great ball by Ali Williams. Absolutely. You know, there are not many second row forwards in world rugby today who are going to be able to make that sort of pass. But that is the attitude that the New Zealanders go onto the field with. 1 through 15, 1 through 22. They can pass the ball right and left. They know what to do. And it's not, you know, no one is put into the brackets of, right, you're a second row, you play your game like that. No, everybody is out there and everyone is going to be multifunctional out there on the field. And the All Blacks are currently the best team in the world, and they're showing that this afternoon.
Carter to maintain the 100% record. Well, he's calling up right. point every 45 seconds. So the All Blacks, yeah, they're fading a bit. I say that with a great deal of irony.
I think they'll blame the heat.
And just to reflect again on that bit of handiwork there from Ali Williams, in so many ways the All Blacks were better than the Lions on the Lions tour, but one thing that really marked the supremacy, I think, of the New Zealand side there was just how, from 1 to 15, the players' ability to use the ball, their simple ball skills.